life. Because, let me just keep it real with y'all. Can I keep it real with y'all? Can I keep it 100% funky with y'all? Yeah. Anybody ever been following me since my name was Pro?
Yeah.
You gotta live, man.
Keep it trill. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. So anybody that knows, anybody ever hear PSA Volume 3?
Yeah.
PSA Volume 3? So dig this. So check this out. I just put out Dying to Live. I put out PSA Volume 3. It's one of my favorite mixtapes I've ever done. And then guess what happens? In the middle of me working on that project, I tore my Achilles tendon. Yep. Matter of fact, I'm gonna lift my leg up, and it's very ashy because I didn't put no lotion on it. And don't take no pictures of my ashy leg. But I have a scar from the top. It's about almost 4 inches. It's about 4 inches long on the back of my leg to where they did surgery on my leg. And I couldn't, if you look at all my PSA videos, you'll notice if you go back and look at Loud Music, if you go back and look at Loud Music and a bunch of my other videos, you'll notice that I don't get filmed from my knees down. Because I didn't get filmed from my knees down because I couldn't walk. As a matter of fact, anybody ever heard of Lecrae?
Yeah.
Did y'all ever hear on Gravity the song, what was the song I was on? Power Trip?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ever hear Power Trip? Yeah. Let me tell you what happened about that song. The day after, 3 days after I tore my Achilles and I got surgery, I recorded that verse for Power Trip. I remember my boy Tony Stone brought a chair into my house, and I was laying on the couch and I was real drugged up. And I had to keep my foot elevated because if I left it down, my foot would swell up. So I had my foot elevated, I had my leg lifted up in the chair, and I was recording myself. It took me all day because I was so doped up from the Percocet. It took me like 4 hours to record it because I was so messed up. So what happens, if people don't know what happens in the music industry, like you're only as good as your last hit. People don't treat you like a person. They treat you like your albums. So if you take a year off because you're injured, people somewhat forget about you. So I stopped getting shows. A whole lot of stuff started happening. At that same time, I had a baby. You know what I'm saying? And I was reconciling with my dad because me and him, people ever follow my music, you know, it was a time I hated my dad. So like me and him reconciling, he in and out of my life. I'm frustrated with him too because I'm trying to raise a kid and I don't even know what I need to do to raise a kid. I'm mad because I don't know how to change Pampers because my dad ain't shown me. Like all types of frustrations. So I wrote this song to kind of vent with that. So it's on the You Can't Bring Me Down. No, you can't bring me down. Let's do it. And I'm finna go. So
Derek, by the way, your DJ said he's ready too.
It don't even matter. Let's go.
That's what's up.
Hands up like like you up in your cubicle. Work 7 hours, got 1 to go. You got dinner waiting for you at home. You gotta finish this project though, it's almost time to get out. So you take it up to your boss. All your co-workers impressed, but they don't like it at all. So you gon' have to stay late. You gon' have to stay late. Look, Gary get on your nerves, he always find a way to say hey. But what you don't know is he insecure, he always failed himself. Plus life smashed his dreams, so he crushed everyone else. And that's the way that it is, even though it ain't right. He might have bought those problems, but you paying the price. You go. See, a lot of people like to go round and round trying to crush your dreams. But this is what I tell them, hey, you so full of hot air, and that's on my mama. I'm gonna put it in the balloon and pour over all that trauma. Now say, you can't bring me down. You can't bring me down. Come on. Say, you can't bring me down. You can't bring me down. Okay, I'm floating so high. You can't bring me down. Hey, I'm floating so high. You can't bring me down. I'm floating so high. You can't bring me down. I'm floating so high. You can't bring me down. Now look, I'm off in the studio. Got 7 songs. I forgot my verse. I forgot my shame. Look, check this out. Check this out. I ain't know what she used to run, cause he used to rap himself. Plus, life smashed his dreams, so he crushed everyone else. Wait, and that's the way that it is, even though it ain't right. He might have bought those problems, but we paying the price. Let's go. Lord have mercy, this is hey, let's go. Hey, you so full of hot air, and that's on my mama. I'm gonna put it in a balloon and float over all of that drama. I see stars. Y'all know it. You can't bring me down. You can't bring me down. So just keep. Let's go. You can't bring me down. You can't bring me down. I said I'm floating so high. You can't bring me down. Hey, no, I'm floating so high. You can't bring me down. I'm floating so high. You can't bring me down. You know I'm floating so high. Let me back one more time. Now say, you can't bring me down. You can't bring me down. So just keep bring me up. Tell them, you can't bring me down. You can't bring me down. I'm floating so high. You can't bring me down. I'm floating so high. You can't bring me down. I'm floating so high. You can't bring me down. I'm floating so high. You can't bring me down. I be feeling like times be getting so hard, and I be wanting to give up. Does anybody ever want to give up? Check this out. He said he's too lazy to give up. Check this out. Look, I paid my dues. You see, time after time. This is I served my sentence, right, and committed a whole lot of crimes. Look, and bad mistakes. Look, I made a few just a minute ago. I had my share of sin kicked in my face, but I'll come through. Do I got any champions in the building? Let's give each other a group hug. Let's go. We are the champions, my friend. Let's go. I know y'all hear the stuff about people saying we're in the Illuminati. I know you hear the stuff about people saying that we fake, but guess what? In Jesus Christ, we champions. We ain't none of that. Let's go. Get them fist up. Let's do it. Anybody that's on the rock with me? Any champions? Look, I dedicate this to everyone with all my sins tatted on their arm. If it ain't inked in your flesh, I know it's shit's in your heart. I see an army right in front of me. Black, white, and Hispanic. Imagine, it's all happening for rapping. Picture that I got. Do this for the things like X-Weed hands and D-board. Speak on this behalf. We're monkeys, I see Satan on them. Bishop walks on. I see the moving like Buffalo. I'm crazy about them. People hoping that it's over. Why they get kids off the block when you fighting and staying home? Trip playing churches, see that speaking across the country. Can't be with no issues and any shaking and motion. That's all I see is crazy. It's taking on what I see. See, none of us is perfect and we know the devil uses that to have us at each other's throats. So for the people who disagree, or anyone we hurt, no passions for the body, it's the church. And though we all run different lanes, the focus still the same. Show the world there's freedom in Jesus' name, yeah.
Conquerors, survivors,
all my champions.
Who is victorious in the glorious King of Kings? You gotta know.
Let's go.
We
never let a man at a show. I got brothers and sisters all behind my back when I flow. Don't wanna rap no more, I'd rather let their stories unfold. If you don't mind, I'd like to let you hear some things that they wrote. See how Nathan handled Kiki in 2004. Mike's motorcycle crashed and almost everything broke. Good. Brenda had addictions that she fought with her soul. My prayers, the blood of Christ, keep making them whole. So for the girl who like to cut herself, I'm hoping you know that God ain't forgot you. Your place what he won't. Meaning, the overcomers through Alpha, comma, Omega, comma. And one day I know that this will all. I'm trying to reign, get my crown ready. I'm determined regardless of what the world tells me.